Hi, you're welcome to today's section of the BB Cybersecurity Mentorship Program. This is a cybersecurity leadership and mentorship program that has been deliberately crafted to add value to experts. This has been one of my goals, to figure out a way to give back to experts that are willing to start their career as a cybersecurity consultant that are willing to own their own business. And I'm so glad that this is finally happening. So we have the cybersecurity management and governance program. This is a training for people who want to become cybersecurity experts. This is a training that would last for a month, 4 Saturdays, 4 hours every Saturday. And this is the first module. And I'm so glad. I want to quickly give a background to, the mentor. I want to give a background about my experience and what I've been able to do and who is Bolaji Bankole. I am a cybersecurity expert. I've been privileged to be in my career for over 14 years, and I have been privileged to start as a server administrator, worked as a server administrator, a network administrator. I've also worked as team lead, information security, and risk engineer, and I've also been able to work as a regional information security analyst. I've been privileged to work with firms that offer consulting and governance, risk and compliance services to firms like the banks and other organizations. I've been also privileged to implement several projects, the ISO 27001, the PCI DSS. I'm also a pen tester. I'm sound with application pen testing, API pen testing, cloud pen testing, network pen testing. And with all of this experience, I've been able to put together this training. In terms of certification, I'm a certified pen tester, certified pen testing expert, certified cybersecurity professional, certified Six Sigma master belt, master black belt, black belt, green belt, yellow belt. I'm also a CEH, a certified ethical hacker. I'm a PCB, ISO 27001 lead cybersecurity manager. I'm also lead auditor, um, based on my certification and likes. So this is going to be very informative. This is going to be very insightful, and I'm very sure that I'll be able to add a lot of value. And there are a couple of reasons that I chose to go into the mentorship thing. There are three reasons why this has been on my mind: the passion for knowledge. I haven't spent over 14 years as a cyber forensic and information security expert. I find it very interesting, and I've been privileged to learn a lot from different people, and I having an opportunity to share my experience and knowledge, with people who are trying to start their career is a great honor, and it gives me joy. Okay, so also the fact that it helps with, gives me an opportunity to, foster innovation. I'm able to innovate. I'm able to think out of the box about, this is like something I've not done before. It's about me giving back, and it takes a lot to put things together. So it's an opportunity for me to give, back to the community, and it's a very good one because this alone makes me, you know, get to think more about how I want to communicate, how I want to pass my message across to everyone. Then also talking about contributing to a secure digital. Yeah, so it gives me an opportunity to really, add value to the environment and mentor a lot of people. So I'm really very glad about that. And if you talk about the areas that I will be adding value, vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, application security pen testing, network pen testing, cloud pen testing, mobile application API, implementation of cybersecurity. These are areas of expertise that I already have, and I would love to share my knowledge. Also, governance, risk, and compliance is also a strong point for me in terms of experience and knowledge. So I would love to really share my experience, and IT audit and compliance is also another strong point for me. So I'm so glad that I have this opportunity to, share my knowledge. This program is specifically um, structured this way because it's really going to give me an opportunity to, give back. And we have BB Cybersecurity Leadership and Mentorship Program. BB stands for BB stands for Balaji Bankole, and it's something that I've always wanted. And what we're having is cybersecurity management and governance. It's a training that is going to have value, and we're going to be talking about introduction to cybersecurity, understanding the fundamentals of cybersecurity, the understanding fundamentals of cybersecurity, common cyber threats, and ethical hacking considerations. So let's dive in. So under the introduction to cybersecurity, we'll talk about the overview of the essential concepts involved in cybersecurity, fundamentals of cybersecurity, learning. I'll also talk about the component of, cybersecurity protocols and the like. Also, the common cyber threats. We'll be talking about common cyber threats. We'll explore the various types of cyber threats, and we'll also talk about ethical um, consideration. So, in the course of this training, we are meant to meet each other and greet, and as part of the ethics, we are supposed to ensure that there won't be any form of distraction with our phones while the training is going on. So, so we can get the best out of this. And what's the vision about? The vision is really to create a world with empowered and knowledgeable cybersecurity professionals. And the mission is to provide leadership, skill, mentorship, mentorship, and educate, you know, everyone that I'm able to, you know, come across or that our paths cross about cybersecurity. And the goal is also to train about 10,000 students um, globally via the internet and the likes. So that's the goal. Um, so why are we here? So I would like us to quickly have like a review of the last week's cybersecurity news. Um, And doing that, so a couple of sites, as a cybersecurity expert, it's necessary and very important to visit cybersecurity news, research about them, read about them. That way, it's really going to help. And you'll be wondering why we want to visit the site to read about, recent cybersecurity news. Is it that important? Yes, it's super important. As a cybersecurity expert, super important. Let's see what we have here. So if you look at this site, this is the Hackers News, and today, September 20th, um, we want to check what we have in the news. Finnish authorities dismantle notorious Lopoti dark web drug market. So dark web is a marketplace where hackers meet and they do a lot of stuff, bad things. They sell drugs and they sell a lot of things. So that's to tell you that when it comes to cybersecurity, it's not just about the systems and the software. Another news here is about a critical cybersecurity flaw exposed in Nagios network monitoring software. So if we read further, we'll see that we have the four security vulnerabilities tracked through this following responsible disclosure on August 1st has been patched as part of it. So here are three vulnerabilities that allows users with various levels of privilege to access database via SQL injection. Outpost 24 researchers Astrid said the data obtained from these vulnerabilities may be used for to further escalate privilege in the product and obtain sensitive data such as password hashes and API. So what we have here is vulnerabilities that have been identified. Nagios is a tool that is, a lot of people have bought, is working, and right now somehow we're now discovering vulnerabilities. This is to tell you that the bad guys are not joking. And let's see a couple of these. We have the autos unified vulnerabilities cloud allow hackers to backdoor the system. Then critical security flaw. Okay, data breach at Pizza Hut Australia exposes customer information. And also DHS ransomware attacker head for second most profitable year. So now I'm sharing this for a reason so that you have an idea of what is going on. Like every day, there is a news about hacking, there's a news about a cyber attack that you cannot underestimate. Things are happening, and it will continue that way because these guys don't need anything, they just want to cause harm, they just want to do things on their own, and that's what they plan to do and nothing more. So with that, I shared that so you have an idea of what is going on. And let's dive into some conversation around, the key hacking statistics for 2023. More than 22 billion corporate records were leaked in 2022. And I mean, corporate records, this is a lot. And they also have security, they have security team and the likes, the different companies. It's not like they've not invested in security or cyber security, but they still get hacked. So ransomware attack happens every 2 seconds. So the fact that you're not experiencing it does not mean that things are not happening. So we have 43% of cyber attack, you know, in terms of the small business. So small businesses are, companies that they do their thing. They, have their businesses, but they don't have enough fund. They don't have enough fund to even scale the business. How much more, trying to scale the try to invest a lot on the um trying to invest a lot on cyber security. So the hackers also know that it's going to become very difficult for them to cope. It's going to be difficult for them to cope, and they're deliberate, by attacking them. Now, average cost of corporate data breach will be 5 million dollars by 2023, and um, that's a whole lot. Some businesses don't have not even made profit of $5 million. And if they have a corporate data breach, they'll be fined by $5 million. What that means is they'll be out of business certainly. 95% of cyber attack are due to human error. Because you are human are liable to fall into error and the like. So that's a major concern. Apologies. Um, so approximately 30,000 websites get hacked